new streaming channel, S'more Bites. I play a game called Wizard 101, and I've been playing it for many years now. It's about 2009, and it's a very big game. There's a lot of worlds to go through, a lot of different things you can do: farming, fishing, crafting, and not to mention questing, of course. One thing I like about this is that compared to some other games, the main amount of experience points you get comes from questing instead of fighting. So it's a very interesting game here. One of the main things that inspired this game, there's two things. One was Harry Potter, and the other was Yu-Gi-Oh! And there's actually a documentary over on Amazon Prime right now that you can watch that talks about the creation of this game and everything that went into it. I got to get caught up on it, but it was really good what I've seen so far. It's a multi-part documentary. So I have many different wizards here, each one for a different school. This was my original wizard, Storm Wizard. I have him at level 130. I need to get back to him soon to do the new world that just came out. This is my primary wizard right here, a Myth Wizard. She's a level 126. And my backup main wizard is an Ice Wizard, level 45. This is another wizard I need to get back to, a Death Wizard, level 125. And these other two in the pointy hats and this one over here are different wizards that I just I've created, but I haven't done anything with yet. I created them because I got a lot of equipment for them that I'm saving to use when I decide to use those wizards. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new wizard today.
Aha! The spell is working.
And I'm going to use this new wizard for all my Twitch streams. Well, I may bring the others in at some point. But I wanted to see you guys to see this from scratch, the beginning of the game. So I love going back to the lower levels and starting over. It's a lot of fun. And you can see all the different things that go into this game and a lot of pop culture too.
Look, Gamma. Finally, we have found one.
Oh!
Now, if you look at this guy here, an obvious reference to the Wizard Merlin and the owl. The whole thing together is a reference back to The Sword and the Stone from Disney, an old Disney movie. I love that movie. And yes, later in the game, there is a world based on King Arthur and Avalon.
A young wizard. A student with amazing potential. Enough, perhaps, to save Wizard City.
Oh, really? Where?
Oh, a very, very distant realm. Oh, my goodness. On a world that does not even believe in magic. I wonder what manner of wizard they might become. Perhaps we should consult the Book of Secrets.
Headmaster Ambrose turns to regard you intently.
Answer these questions to find out what type of wizard you are.
So it's a little bit of a personality test here. A few different questions, and it picks out a wizard for you that you can accept or change. I'm going to skip the test. These are the different schools. The most popular are Storm and Death. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Death Wizard today. And one thing I want you to look at here is Death Wizards can specialize in spells that drain health while damaging their opponent. That's a very big deal in this game because it allows you to keep going, and if you can't beat an opponent outright, you can weaken him while keeping yourself alive. So it comes in really handy. It saved my butt more than once. I'm going to go with that.
Now that we know what you are, What do you look like?
Customize our wizard here, and we'll go with a boy. And you can randomize it. We can customize it. Don't press next until you're completely done. But any choices we make here can be changed later. So I'm going to pick hair. I'm going to go with something simple. Color, brown. Eyes. I like these ones. I think they give him a kind face. Eye color, blue. Maybe a little darker blue. Eyebrows, brown to match the hair. Mouth. That's good. Alright. Nose looks fine. Skin. That's good. Face paint, no thank you. Accessories, no thank you. Hat. So death, I'm gonna go with black. Trim. Go that yellowish gold color there. Okay, same thing all around. Alright, that's good enough for now.
Remember, if you ever wish to alter your appearance in the future, simply pay a visit to the Magic Mirror Shop in the shopping district.
Hey, you. Sorry, my cat's being annoying today. Alright.
All right, then. What is your name?
There's a whole bunch of different names you can choose from here. Or you can randomize it. Now me, I'm just gonna go with my first name. Get started here.
Well, hello, if it isn't our newest student. My name is Merle Ambrose. I am the headmaster of the Ravenwood School of Magical Arts. We're expecting great things from you, but first things first. To move around, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. My owl friend would like to speak with you. Walk up to Gamma and follow his instructions.
Hello! My name is Gamma the Owl, and wizards test their skills by summoning fantastic creatures and dueling. To become a master wizard, you must learn every spell in your class.
Excuse me a second. My cat keeps knocking around my keyboard. That would drive me nuts. Alright.
Wizards love to duel. The more spells you learn, the better a duelist you'll become.
How odd. Come along, young wizard. Let's investigate the matter.
You'd best follow the headmaster. You're safe with him. To the tower!
Okay, like it said, you can use the arrow keys to move around, or you can hold down both buttons on your mouse if you're using a mouse. Just watch your hand movements because you can end up moving around like a drunken idiot. So,
Who's there? Malistaire.
Ambrose.
You are no longer welcome here. Why have you returned?
I'm here to resolve our unfinished business. Is this your latest student? My henchman will...
Hurry along, young wizard. Take this deck of spell cards and deal with those creatures while I tend to Malistaire himself.
Don't be so sure of yourself, old man.
Run up and confront them. Be brave. I will guide you. You've drawn these spells from your deck. Quickly. You must choose a spell and use it to attack one of Malistaire's henchmen by clicking on him.
let's go with the Fire Cat, and we'll attack this first guy here. So as you notice, there's 4 spots on each side of the circle. There's 4 spots over here for your opponents. You cannot have more than 4. Depending on where you are, it might just be 1 or 2.
Oh my, you're hurt. You'll need to pay attention to your current health.
There's your health meter and a mana meter.
This red crystal ball shows your health. If you rub the blue crystal ball, your mana is magical energy. When you're out of mana, you'll be at the mercy... Why so distracted? Where were we then? Oh, right. Attack his
You can have
henchman
up to-
again.
You can have up to 4 friends or teammates helping you out over here. Let's go ahead and attack the other guy. Skeleton pirate. Now, see that value for his attack there is different than what would normally be. They've changed the values to make this tutorial more exciting. Normally that skeleton pirate's
You
attack is around
doddering
500.
fool! Your student is no match for my force.
Oh no, you're in trouble. Quickly, use the unicorn spell and cast it on yourself.
Normally
It will replenish your health.
And normally in the game this is around 300 health.
Foolish creatures! You've let the young whelp heal! Defeat the whelp or you'll suffer for it! Use your spells to weaken the young wizard's spells!
Here, young wizard, take some more pips. They power your spells.
Each spell has a cost. Some have 0 cost, so you can use them at any time during your turn. Basic spells that we'll start off with have 1 pip, cost 1 pip, and we build up from there. They go all the way up to 10 pips. Well, you don't see those till later in the game.
The more pips you have, the stronger the spells you can cast. Quickly now, pick another spell and cast it at one of them.
Nature's Wrath. You ever watch Lord of the Rings, Treebeard, the big tree guy? That's what it looks like.
That spell reduced the power of your own spell.
last, you fools earn your keep.
Cast this Balance Blade spell on yourself. It will increase your next spell's power. This one learns fast, Malistaire. Two can play at that game. I've got it. Use this Meteor Strike spell. With the Balance Blade spell you've already cast, the Meteor Strike spell should finish them off. Cast it now.
This is a mid-sized rank spell card, but it's also one of the favorite spells in the game.
Excellent work, young wizard. Now, let me see to Malistaire. I'll show him. Threatening a new student before orientation, no less.
Another time, old man. I have what I came for. And now I'll take my leave of this wretched place.
He's gone, and none too soon. What sinners... Oh, my. You look a bit the worse for wear. Here, let me restore you to your full health and manner. On the bright side, congratulations. Defeating Malistaire's henchmen. This experience bar will help you track your progress. When the bar fills up, you'll gain a level and be able to learn new spells. Now, do you have any questions? What's that? You don't know how to speak? Oh, my pardon. Well then, let me teach you how to use menu chat, and we'll see. This is the menu chat button. Click on it to say something. You have the way of it. Now you can chat with anyone you meet and make lots of friends here. You can also hit enter and type your own messages using text chat. But players under 13 will first need their parents' permission. You'll also need a spellbook and a wand. There you go. No young wizard should ever be without them. I should say, young wizard, that I was quite impressed with your courage. There's little doubt, but that a great destiny awaits you.
hear me now? Alright, thank you. Sorry about that. I decided to, since I created this new channel, I decided to start a new wizard and walk people through it, and as the channel grows, the wizard grows. Go from there, and anybody who wants to join in can quest with me, and I have other wizards that can bring it at any time. And I'll show you the different wizards I have here in just a minute. Thank you for following me. And I'll show you in just a minute here, and we'll go from there. You can see what other characters I have.
Who knows? Maybe you'll fill my shoes and become headmaster. But now, if you'll excuse me, I have a mountain of duties to attend to right now, including readying your enrollment. So if you don't mind waiting for a moment or two, I'll pop back to my office and straighten up.
The thing about Merle Ambrose here, he does take a bit of a cue from the headmaster from Harry Potter. He seems more content to let the kids do all the dangerous stuff. But hey, that's the game.
I'll summon you when things...
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip ahead so quickly there. Alright, let's get out of here.
Welcome to Ravenwood Academy, young wizard. And normally, this is where you'd be enrolled and sent to your classes. But times are not normal. There's some kind of supernatural incursion in Unicorn Way that must be dealt with immediately. I wonder...
Alright, man. I'll be around. I'll be on a lot at nighttime, too.
You've demonstrated such potential, I think practical experience will serve you better than lectures. Care to put your talents to the test? Splendid! Time is of the essence, so I'll teleport you there directly. Seek out Private Connolly, the Wizard City Guard in charge of that area.
Alright, so we're getting our first area to go to. Unicorn Way.
Welcome to Unicorn Way. There are creatures here who will attack you if you get too close to them, so stick to the task at hand.
Whoa, 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 young student. The street's very dangerous right now. Is there something I can help you with?
Wizard, do you see the symbol above Private Connolly's head? That means he has something important to tell you. Go speak with him.
What's that? You say the headmaster sent you to help us? Well then, you're just the person, or wizard, I've been waiting for. This used to be a pleasant street, but we've been invaded by hordes of strange creatures. The guards and I have been doing our best to push the creatures back, but we're no match for their dark magic, especially the undead. Maybe your fancy wizard magic will do the trick. Go battle a few of those lost souls, then report back to me.
To battle the monsters, run up to them on the street. When you get close enough to them, if you want to avoid battle, you can keep safe by staying on the sidewalk.
If you can drive away some of these lost souls, we'll be in your debt.
Okay, a couple of quick tips. So, if you've been playing before and you have other wizards, I would suggest going to your dorm room right now and getting some equipment out of your shared bank, a bank that is shared between all your characters. Or you can go to the Crown Shop up here in the top left corner. You got all kinds of stuff here. Card packs. Mounts to ride on. Pets that start off weak, but you can train them up. All kinds for different schools here. Or what I would do is go to the appearance and gear category and get weapons. One good thing to get here is the Ascendant Staff. It gives you an extra pip, which comes in handy when you start doing 2 pip and more monsters. And there's no rank level necessary to equip it. You can equip it right away. And you can save it for later to pass on to other wizards. I have one or two of those in my bank right now. I'm going to leave it there for now. Now this wand right here that I got equipped, you can see the little fist up there in the corner that shows it's equipped. It has these different monsters on there, which are good monsters, one from each school. But this wand will actually hurt you more than it helps you when you start getting 2 pip monster spells. Because each one of these monster spells uses 1 pip, which means you have to skip a turn to build up the 2 pips you need to use a 2 pip monster. So that's a bit of a pain there. Or you can go to the clothing bundles, and they have special starter bundles for each school. Like a starter bundle Death gives you a nice attack and defense boosts, a good spell wand, death spell wand with a good 6% attack boost, a permanent mount, magic broomstick. But I'm going to avoid that for now. I'm just going to start with the basics. So let's go ahead and get a head start here. Okay, there are the Lost Souls. We need to defeat 2 of them. Just wander up to them. They pull you into the dueling circle. Okay, he's got 55 attack points. He's got 55 out of 55, so he's good to go. So I've got a nice little healing spell here, which is nice. That's new, because that wasn't in there the first time I had a Death Wizard. So, let's go ahead and use the Death spell, Dark Sprite. Okay, 1 down. Let's fill up on this red health wisp. Get some health back. Let's go for the other one. Alright. Let's do the Storm one. Storm is awesome, but the accuracy, you'll see the 70% there in the middle of the left-hand side. That's the accuracy rating. It varies for each school. Death is awesome. Storm has awesome spells, but the accuracy leaves much to be desired. It does get better as you get to the higher levels. Your character gets more accuracy points. Hey, on the first shot. Alright.
Beaten by a mere student. While your character is transparent, you are safe from combat, but it only lasts for a short time. Get to the sidewalk before it wears off.
Alright, let's go back here to Private Connolly.
That's turned the tide. We'll follow your lead and stop, but I'm worried we won't be able to drive the Phantoms away for good without knowing why they're attacking us. We've got to find out what's behind this. Another intrepid student, Sirin Nightchan, also came to help. Maybe he's learned something useful.
Oh, hey there, I'm Saren. You're new here, aren't you? Well, I for one am very glad you're here. I couldn't help but notice how you took down those lost souls. I have to say, I'm quite impressed by your spell-slinging skills.
Kind of odd that an experienced wizard set out to deal with the situation, but an experienced student wizard is impressed by a first day wizard with the most basic spells there are. Yeah.
When I heard there was trouble on Unicorn Way, I rushed right over. But then I saw what's out there. Skeletal pirates. Skeletons I can handle, but skeletal pirates? Pah! Yar! No thank you! Pirates give me the heebie-jeebies.
Excuse me, did I hear you two talking about skeletal pirates?
It would be good to know exactly what we're up against. Do you think you could battle a few skeletal pirates to... Great! I'll mark their location on your map. Thank you so much for doing this.
Leveled up there.
Good luck!
Ooh, press M to access your map. Because you'll be engaging in combat, it's imperative you know how to regain health and mana. If you need to boost your health, collect the red wisps you see along the street. Ooh, if you need mana, collect blue wisps. Remember, casting spells costs mana, and fleeing combat drains it completely. So,
Little pirates on Unicorn Way. The guards will appreciate a report on their combat tactics.
So you can click M to open the map, or just click on the book in the bottom right corner. Gives you a little guide here to show what everything's about. Alright. So here's our character, level 2 novice, necromancer. Shows you how much gold you have, how many game store crowns you have, the currency for the game store. This energy here you don't have to worry about till later, not till you get a pet or you start crafting and such, or gardening. This area over here shows damage and resistance. That'll show your statistics. You got different ones here. Different badges you can earn. There's PvP, special pet races. And that's for character slots, crafting slots, and all that kind of thing, special stuff. Alright, here's the map down here in the middle of the right hand side. That's where you can see a little green triangle pointer over here. That's where we're at. From here you can either go to the common area of Wizard City or go to our dorm room. You can zoom in and out. It shows all of Wizard City. So, go back out. Alright, let's go see what this lady has for us. You see a quest icon and get as many as you can, because a lot of these quests can be solved at the same time if you have the quest. It's always a pain in the butt when you have to go back to an area and do the same thing all over again.
I'm glad I overheard you two wizards talk about those pesky skeletal pirates. They're looting the street and making such a mess. If something isn't done, we could be forced to leave the city. Please, will you help us?
Olivia is offering you a side quest. Once you accept it, press Q to open. Quests marked with stars are part of the main story. Side quests are optional, but allow you to gain additional rewards. Good hunting.
We'll go back to the book. This right here, the little quill and scroll, that's the quest log. So we have 2 quests to defeat skeleton pirates. There's nothing other to worry about, so these side ones won't work right now. I usually save this for later in the game, the quest finder one. No, later in this world, so I can make sure before I move on to the next world I've finished all the quests. Some people just do the main quests, the ones that have the stars on it, so they can rush through the game. But I do all of them, except maybe some of the fishing quests later on. Those get tedious. But the difference between doing this, just the main quest, or doing all the quests, is that with my Ice Wizard, at level 45, 43, or 45, earlier today I met another wizard who worked with him for a little while, doing the same quest, but he was 10 levels less than I was. So it can really add up. Alright, let's go ahead and get going here. And in this game, you really want to get a mount at some point, something to ride, because all this slow running around gets really old. Alright, so there's Skeletal Pirates. Let's go ahead and take this guy here. He's got 80 health points. Let's go with fire this time. Okay. So we made one of the goals. So I don't like to jump into another player's duel. So I'm going to come over here. Personally, I think it's rude. It's one of the main issues on the lower world here, that you got to find a lot of people just jumping into your duels all the time. Like, no, I'm almost done! You got 3 more people to fight now. Thanks a lot, you know. Let's go with the Death Sprite. Alright, so I fizzed out. Character didn't go through. Let's go ahead and go with the Life Imp. Life spell. Get a little bit of attack boost scoring life on death there.
Little wizard, more than us to be sure, but ye be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
Excuse me. Let's go back and finish our quest and get the experience points.
Oh, bless you, Giant. I don't have much to offer.
To put on new equipment, press B to open your backpack. Mousing over an item will
Thanks again, young wizard. Maybe I can find another helpful young wizard to help sweep up all these eye patches.
Alright, so got a flawed opal band, gives plus 10 to health. Since I don't have any other rings right now, I'm gonna go ahead and equip it.
Oh, wow! You made it back! I mean, the pirates warned about a rattle in the darkness? See, this is what I was talking about. Pirates are always creepy and frustratingly vague. What is clear is that some evil magic has emerged here, and we're going to need more than a handful of guards to stop it. There is a powerful, ancient being who may be able to help us understand the dark forces we're facing, the wise seraph, Lady Auriel. Not only does Lady Ariel possess strong magic, she's also the Warden of the Ferries, and they keep her well informed. Perhaps she's heard something about this rattle in the darkness. Go speak with her in the hedge maze at the far end of Unicorn Way.
Alright, Private Connolly's got another quest.
I sent Private Orion down the street a while ago, and he's not back yet. With all his... Orion's a good friend of mine. Could you go see if he's alright? He may be hiding in one of their houses. See if you can find him.
So we got a new hat, Murder's hat, 2% defense, and we're going to equip that. And it no longer matches my outfit. Whatever. I'll always change the color later, get a different hat. Uh-oh, got pulled into a fight. Fairy's got 40 health left. Let's go with the balance card, the Scarab. I haven't shown you that one yet. You get some caffeine here. Now pay attention to this little character right here, this little gnome guy there. We'll get a quest later, we'll have to come back and pick him up, and a few others around. Now, you won't believe how many times I've nodded off playing this game and I wake up and I'm just running headfirst non-stop into a wall.
Halt! What purpose brings you into... Forgive me, young wizard. These dark times make me leery of new faces. But now I see the light within you. We've much to discuss. The evil forces that loosed the undead upon Unicorn Way have also corrupted my precious fairies. Please, you vile bone cages have appeared along Unicorn Way. They are filled with a mysterious dark magic that corrupts all fairy folk who venture near them. Dispel the dark magic in the bone cages, then bring me fairy dust from those it corrupted. It may reveal to me who is behind this atrocity. It pains me to say it, but the only way to obtain... Once you've dispelled the... It pains me to say it, but the only way to obtain the fairy dust is to wrestle it from the dark fairies in combat. Try to be gentle. Once you've dispelled the bone cages and collected the fairy dust, return to me immediately. Good luck, young wizard. May the light guide you.
So again, the bone cages are pretty simple, and the fairies are pretty weak, so not a big deal. To stop for a little while here pretty soon. I think we something to eat before I get sick. Alright. Sorry, it started nodding off again.
cloud has been lifted. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Finish this up and then I'm gonna sign off.
You hear a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
Thank you for helping us, kind wizard. Your courage and benevolence will not soon be forgotten by the fairy folk.
You've cemented your reputation as a hero to the fairy folk, young wizard. With the bone cages dispelled, I can help the other corrupted fairies in time. Now we must root out who is behind this attack. Please, let me... Is that? But how? The fairy dust displays scars of a dark magic banished from this world long ago. Could it be? Rattle in the darkness? Rattlebones. In life, a ruthless tyrant who was banished to the underworld for his crimes. If I focus, perhaps I can sense his location. So much darkness. No, you must hurry. Here, take this broom. It will allow you...
You've received a temporary... To equip a mount, press B. You've received a temporary mount that will expire after 1 day. You can also purchase permanent mounts from mount vendors or the crown shop.
No, 1 day temporary mounts.
To equip a mount, press B to open
They
your
only give
backpack.
you a
Next, click on the
20%
mount tab
boost in
and
speed.
double-click on the mount you wish to use.
Quickly, you must ride to Siren at once. Ask him if he knows of a tower ringed in bones. Go.
Yeah, so the 1 day mount gives you a 20% boost in speed. If it was a 7 day mount, it would be 40%. A regular permanent mount would start off at 40%. And I think the highest one is 55. Go ahead and equip that broom. Gives a little bit of a speed boost. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop right here. Call it for now. Go get some food, get some stuff done, then I'll be back in an hour or two. So until then, have a good one. Thanks for watching.